So, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, I am doing a Braidout tutorial. So what I'm starting off first is on freshly washed hair. I'm using the Beautiful Textures leave-in conditioner as well as castor oil and vitamin E oil, as long with other oils that I've used to seal in that moisture. Now this routine changes depending on what my hair needs. I have different leave-in conditioners that I use, but whatever you feel is necessary for your hair, go ahead and put that in your hair to seal the moisture in, because with braid outs, you don't want to touch them too much, especially if your hair is frizzy like mine's all the time. So I would honestly just make sure you're just not dealing with it, but put enough moisture in there to where you don't really have to mess with it, but you might have to touch it up, every 3 days. But that's all that I'm doing. I'm just doing a lock method and sealing, all the leave-in conditioner and the conditioner and all that stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm parting my big section into smaller sections enough to where I can braid. I'm using the Beautiful Textures Moisture Butter. This is actually my first time using it on braid outs. I've always used just water and some type of leave-in conditioner. Just didn't really put anything else on it. Didn't really have any creams. But I'm just braiding it all the way to the ends, and then I'm kind of twirling around in my fingers to give it that curl. But the back of my hair never really curls, so I'm not really worried about putting a rod on there. But you always have the choice of either putting a perm rod up there to make it curly, or you can use a straw. That sounds crazy, but it's more affordable. It's penny saving, and it still gives you that curl at the bottom. And you can always hit it, or you can always secure it with a bobby pin or a rubber band. So don't knock it till you try it. And hopefully I can do a straw set on camera so I can show you guys what it actually looked like. But that's for another video and another time. I also want to make note that when you're braiding your hair, especially when you're getting towards the top, make sure that you kind of do your braids according to how you want them to set, so when you take them out, they're not looking all kinds of crazy. For instance, I'm braiding in more like a U shape. So like I'm taking sections from, each side of my head and from the back, and I'm closing that gap in the center so it's not looking gappy and I don't have to use a comb or anything. So just make sure that you place your braids properly. You have to be really strategic when you're doing twist braids, anything that requires you to section it and part it and stuff like that. Even with finger coils, you just want to make sure that you be very strategic, especially based on your head shape and how you want it to look. You got to have some kind of vision in mind. Do not mind my dancing. I am rocking out to Rihanna's new album, Anti. And I was listening to Desperado. Her song is fire. Like, this was like a genius album, so I was just rocking out. But yeah, but I just kind of want to come there and let y'all know what I was doing. And I was also like messaging my boyfriend at the same time. So if I'm looking down or looking crazy, looking at my computer screen, that's the reason why. But her album is definitely fire. You should definitely go download it. Now, one thing I also wanted to make mention is this is the top part of my section now. If you're a type of person that likes parts, I would definitely go ahead and insert a part in this particular section right here. If you like a side part like me, I always like to part my hair how I want it before I even start braiding, because that would definitely knock out, disturbing your curls, after you take them out, trying to find a part. Just go ahead and part it where you want it, and then just leave it alone. In this particular section, I honestly didn't want to part. I was trying to do it all the way back, but I just didn't want to do cornrows. But anyway, in this particular section, like I just got really lazy and just started parting anywhere. But I took my time as well, so yeah, I would most definitely say that go ahead and choose your part so you're not struggling to find a part after you take them out, and then you disturb your curls and then it just look a hot mess. So just be careful and yeah, have fun braiding. Keep watching the video. Also, I would suggest that if your hair does a whole lot better when it's wet, go ahead and spray those sections. But again, if it doesn't, that's always up to your discretion. After you're all finished with the braids, I'm just showing you the back and what I did. Wrap it up in a satin scarf and you're ready for a good night. This is the actual next day, and I wasn't really going anywhere, but I wanted to take my hair out because I didn't want my braids in there. And I'm just taking them out. I'm actually really slowing down, making sure I'm not causing any frizz. But you just want to make sure that you're taking them out really slow, and I just showing you the definition because this definitely gave definition. My hair does really good with thick products, so if your hair likes thick products, I would definitely look into thick curl creams, to help give you that defined look. And take your time, make sure you're not rushing anything. If you like the frizzy look, hey, rock with the frizzy look. But I do suggest that you take your time because your hair can actually look flawless if you just slowly take your braids out, by one strand. And I'm just honestly using my thumbs and my pointy fingers to separate the strands really slowly, but I'm just fast forwarding this video for the sake of time. At this point right here, you can always fluff out your hair after you take out the braids, because in this particular section, my hair was a little flat to my head, and I like it, but I don't. As you can see, I forgot a braid, but you want to make sure all your braids are out. But you can easily just leave it like that, but the more my hair grows out, the bigger I like my hair, so I just fluff out the roots, and I still take a comb because I don't like those sections in the front or in the middle, but those curls are what? Defined. And that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. All social media info and description will be in the description box. Bye. Thanks for watching.